It's hard to try and explain my feelings, but I will try. In the last few days, I keep having some tears going down from my eyes, and I usually do not cry, but it feels like I'm filled up with all the stress and I can't no longer hold it in. I need resources that I don't have, financial resources that I do not have. Going to college, and it doesn't really stress me out the idea of college or that I will be in a room with maybe one or three or four other people. It, it doesn't bother me. I'm totally fine with it. It's mostly just money and the fact that I imagine things different. When I was a kid, I kept dreaming about having certain cars and a certain lifestyle, but I feel like I'm so far away from that lifestyle. It feels impossible for me to find a road that leads to success. I also wanting to help people, and I do this by videos on YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm helping anyone because you know nobody watches a whole video. I keep struggling with the smoking. I'm trying to quit, but it's just hard, especially when all this stress is on me and I still have anxiety, and it's one of the biggest energy consumers in my life. Pressure from my parents about the results that I had, and I obviously cannot change anything, but I did try my best. But sometimes it's not enough for other people. For you, maybe it's enough. I've also been a Christian my whole life, but I just stopped believing in the power of prayer. Maybe it's because I read about absurdism, but I keep praying and praying and it just nothing happens. I've been taught that something will happen, that the Lord will answer your prayers. I still believe it exists because I cannot justify the supernatural using natural laws. I just don't believe that He cares about what I do and how I do it. I just don't feel like He will try and better my life. And I know it's lack of faith and maybe it's a sin to think this way, but I just can't find a way. My brain is lacks hope. My thinking is so hopeless. So I just cannot see how there could be some sort of positive magic behind all this life. And also I'm pretty disappointed about the fact that karma does not exist and bad people don't always get bad things and also good people do not get good things necessary. So I don't feel like it's worth to be a good person if you get the same amount of good. Yes, maybe you get respect from certain people and kinda that's it. Life will not throw anything good at you just because you're a good person. And I'm pretty disappointed. Life, you should do better. Also, it's extremely hard to try and quit smoking, even though I smoke extremely small amounts of cigarettes right now. There are days when I don't even smoke, but it's still hard when all this life is extremely bad right now. So yeah, th- those are those thoughts right now. I also avoid all relationships. Does not matter if it's just sex or actually serious relationships. I just avoid them from anxiety and from a lack of energy. And yeah, those are today's feelings. Random tears coming from my eyes and moments that I feel extremely down. Anxiety about the future, pressure from the people around me, addiction, and hopelessness. I've been to the gym today and those were the best. 3 hours, I think. Yeah, I went to the gym, stayed there for like 2 hours, and came back. Yeah, those were the best hours of this day. That's it. You can write your thoughts in comments if you actually made it this far. Probably nobody, and you should get like 10 views again. So, yeah, but if you did, you can leave some of your thoughts, some of your feelings in comments, and we just talk about it if you want. It's okay. It's nice to see people that feel the same. I mean, it's bad to know that there are other people who also feel bad, but it's comfortable. You know, it gives you a certain amount of comfort when you see that there are other people like you. And that's why I make those videos. So, see you next time.